So improvisation is one of those things that I've never really practiced, and I should, and I am doing that. And it's always been one of those things where I'm trying to balance the idea that your practice should be purposeful, your practice should be working on things you can't do, but when you improvise, you shouldn't be purposely thinking about the things that you're doing, which is totally weird, and it's like practicing improvisation is like an oxymoron to me. So what I'm going to show you is how removing options can actually make you a more creative drummer. And what we're going to do today is a 3-voice improvisation. So first thing we need to do is we need to get rid of these drums. So I'm going to improvise using ride cymbal, snare drum, and kick drum to start with. So we need to get rid of the crash cymbal and get rid of these toms. Let's do that. So now we've got rid of our drums. We're limited to our 3 sound sources. Let's see what we can come up with. The whole idea here would be let's just play stuff on these 3 sounds and see how far you can push yourself outside of your comfort zone. So let me give that a go. Just a nice little quick improv. 3 sound sources. I can only use the ride cymbal, snare drum, and the bass drum. So now you notice that I'm playing normal stuff. My right hand was always leading. My kick drum kind of went with the right hand. I did a lot of that sort of right hand, right foot line up stuff. But I'm still maybe playing less of what would be a normal groove. Notice that I went straight to traditional grip. So then I'm thinking trad or trad jazz. So just thinking ride cymbal, snare drum, bass drum makes me think of that. So should not play trad jazz on a 22-inch bass drum. But what if we were to mix it around? So what we're going to do now is we're going to set ourselves another rule. We have to start with the bass drum, right? So I'm thinking more bass drum led stuff as opposed to right hand led stuff. Now we're definitely starting to get some different shapes, some different ideas coming out. Now what if we switch up? Let's not do the ride cymbal. Let's do the hi-hat. So we're doing a traditional kick, snare, hat kind of thing. That's a really common thing. Also, you might end up playing gigs where you're just playing kick, snare, hats. So it's good to actually practice this stuff. But let's do a different thing. Let's not put our right hand on the hi-hat. Let's put our right hand on the snare drum and our left hand on the hi-hat. So we're going to have kick, snare with our right hand and left hand on the hi-hat. Let's see what we can come up with. Maybe we'll play something different from a normal groove. Let's try it. And there we got some different phrasing. So I'm still sticking at 16th notes because I'm real comfortable in 16th notes. Potentially I would definitely explore stuff in 16th note triplets. I'm actually working on building my 16th note triplet vocabulary so that I can teach you guys some really cool ways of creating some different phrasing that's not always taught. But you can see how just setting yourself a little bit of a rule when you're improvising allows you to create some different ideas. Now what we'll do when we actually play is we'll effectively just take a small chunk of that, and that will become our fill or our interesting groove or our groove fill. So if you like this lesson, which I'm sure you did, hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below if you want to see more of these kind of improvisation lessons and these ideas, and I will see you next time.